Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling. And man, I really appreciate you guys making some time out of your day to watch the video and spend some time with me today. Really appreciate that. And guys, today I'm going to clue you in on a couple YouTube channels that you may or may not be interested in as far as bass fishing YouTube channels. There's a few that came up to my, really got on my radar here this past year. I want to share with you guys. You may or may not have heard of them before, but I really enjoy them. I'm going to go over that in today's video and maybe give you some more YouTube content to watch. Also, guys, real quick before I get started, I wanted to answer a couple questions here about the Fish of the Moment lake map breakdowns that I built for Fish of the Moment. A lot of you guys have had some questions exactly what you get with that. And these are maps that I built for lakes all across the country, and they give you 40 GPS waypoints that you can download straight to your electronics unit for different seasons of the year. Say, for example, in the fall season, if you guys are fishing Lake Cumberland or something, I'll give you guys 40 GPS waypoints, and on each place I'll tell you guys some tips and advice on how to fish it, and then you can duplicate it and you can run a pattern off of that. So it's a really good resource to learn more about your favorite lake or a lake you've never been on to. But I'll put the Fish of the Moment lake map breakdown link in the description to my map breakdown section if you're interested. So really appreciate that. Okay guys, like you all, I watch bass fishing YouTube videos just like you guys do. And one of the things about bass fishing YouTube videos, actually I did one a little bit earlier today. I was talking about some of the YouTube channels out there that seem like they copycat off of other YouTube channels. But the thing about bass fishing YouTube channels, it's like any other type of television. Some are gonna appeal to some will appeal to some anglers and some anglers don't like it. It's just like mine. Some of you guys like my videos, some of you guys hate my videos and wish I would just go off of YouTube. But you can't be all things to all people. That's the reality of the situation. So what one person likes, the other person may not like. But there's 3 different channels here that I have came on my radar over the past year. And they may have been around. I know one of them's brand new, but the other 2 may have been around for a while. But I just want to talk a little bit about them, and I'll link each one of these channels in my description of this video if you guys would like to check them out and see for yourself if you like them. Okay, the first one, guys, is the YouTube channel called Get Your Fish On. This is there's an angler named Steve. I'm not even sure his last name, but Steve is the host of the show. And this is a really diverse, cool YouTube channel. There's a lot of different topics that he covers on it as far as fishing tips and odds and ends. But the thing that I really like about it, he's really got a good pulse for things that are current within the industry. So it doesn't really matter, if you're a tournament angler or a non-tournament angler. There's things out there that are newsworthy, and he's got a better pulse on it as far as he finds out about this stuff quicker than anyone else and talks about it. And one of the things I really like about it, and this is one of the things that gravitates people to YouTube channels, is I really like his delivery and the way that he has researched it and talks about it and his presentation. And ultimately, that is what attracts people to watch certain YouTubers, is they like their presentation or the delivery. And some people may, some people not, but I really enjoy it. Get Your Fish On. It's he's posts consistent content out there, and there's a lot of stuff. I think that I've got a pretty good pulse on the industry. But Steve on Get Your Fish On, he has a better pulse on it than I do, because he'll do some videos on stuff that I hadn't even heard going on yet, and brings my awareness to it as well. So I've really enjoyed that over the past year. I'm not sure how long he's been on YouTube, but I just found about him probably about 4 or 5 months ago. Okay, the next one, guys, is Cunningham Fishing. This is a brand new channel. You guys may have seen Connor. I actually did a podcast with him earlier this year. Connor he won the BFL All-American in 2023. He fishes the tackle warehouse circuit. He fishes all throughout the Ozarks here locally. He's done very well in that. He's a young angler in his 20s. And guys, Cunningham Fishing is definitely a YouTube channel you want to check out, because the thing that's really unique about Connor is even though he's he's like an old soul. It's like, even though he's a young angler, he has got the wisdom and maturity and the respect and the heritage for the sport more than I've ever seen with a young angler. But at the same time, he's still up on all the current deals as far as, fishing. I mean, he live scopes, but at the same time, he'd rather probably flip a jig or throw a spinnerbait up in 2 foot of dirty water if he had to. But, he does what he needs to do in order to compete on the tackle warehouse circuit. But anyway, he has got a really refreshing channel. It's really educational. He's got a lot of knowledge to share that he's just getting started with. And like I said, he's fairly new to the YouTube genre, so I'll put Cunningham Fishing in the YouTube link description too as well. Okay, and finally, this is a channel I've actually mentioned this one before, but I wanted to mention it again because I'm not sure if many of you guys have seen this, and I really like him because he's probably got the most unique YouTube channel on the bass fishing world, and it's Old School Bass Fishing with Dale Verts. And Dale is up here at Lake of the Ozarks, and he's sort of like me. He's just sort of an old school bass fisherman. And the thing I like about Dale's videos is like he does them everywhere. He may be out in the creek one day hunting for arrowheads, talking about fishing. He may be sitting in his pickup truck. He may be getting ready to go to work. He may be out on the lake, and he's got a really cool opinion-oriented YouTube channel, and that's what I like. It's like you can get fishing tips anywhere. It's like every YouTube channel out there has got tips on how to fish a chatterbait and how to fish this and that, but the thing that I really like about YouTube channels is when somebody's personality comes out on that channel, and they give and they have some uniqueness to that. And Old School Bass Fishing with Dale Verts is a very unique channel as far as his personality. This is the type of guy, he could have his own TV show, and he just it keeps my attention. That's the thing about it, and that's ultimately the gauge whether a YouTube channel is interesting to you or not, is how long it keeps your attention. But I tend to like the YouTube channels where I like the presentation and I like the personality of the people that are doing it, because like I said, the access to information is out there everywhere, but you can't ever be somebody that you're not. And when you have some uniqueness about these three channels and the individuals on them, really makes them stand out to me. But anyway, guys, I'll include the link in the description if you guys want some. If you haven't seen them and you want to check out some new channels, get your fish on. Cunningham Fishing, Old School Bass Fishing with Dale Verts. So just wanted to pass that along to you guys, and hope you all are well. We'll talk later.